Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. I have another 5 mods which I would like to demonstrate to you, and these are the piston mod, the airship mod, the wall clock mod, the scuba diver mod and the meteorite mod. And for the first mod I'll show you will be the meteorite mod. So first you must create a meteorite scepter out of 2 sticks, some gold and a piece of stone, and you create the meteorite summoner. So let's go somewhere else to use it, not near my town. So let's use it on this bridge. So all you need to do is aim at which block you'd like the meteorite to hit, right click, and the meteorite comes in. And the meteorite will land wherever it hits, and has a chance of setting fires around near where it lands, which is annoying now. Oh dear. So yes, it can set stuff on fire, which isn't always a good thing. And when it lands where it hits, and it will generate a almost sphere-like, although this time it's a cube, of random ores. And it's burning away my bridge. I'm without a bridge now. So, for the next mod, I'll show you the piston mod. To create a piston, there are 2 types of pistons, the sticky piston and the regular one. To create a regular piston, you need 6 pieces, of iron ingots and 1 piece of redstone, and you create a regular piston. And for a sticky piston, you need 6 pieces of gold and 1 redstone, and you can simply place them, and you can change which way the pistons push by right clicking on them. I've set up a few demonstrations of what they can be used for. You might remember last time I had the floodgate mod used to flood this room. This time I've changed it, and it's now the piston mod which is flooding this room, and I'm using a sticky piston to push that cobblestone block back and forth over the hole where the water comes through. Next, I have made a bridge for crossing difficult areas like this lava. You'd simply need to flick a switch, extend the bridge, and it pushes the 2 blocks to the middle, which closes a gap. You can safely cross over, unlike these idiots who prefer the lava. Then once you get to the other side, you can flick the switch and the bridge will retract. Next up, in here, is my library. It looks like a normal library, nothing suspicious, but when you flip this switch, the secret entrance appears, and 4 sticky pistons retracts the bookcases, and on the inside you can flick the switch to close it again, and flick the switch to back open it. And of course you can build a larger room. I just didn't really see the need, I only needed to hide a chest. But you can use them to hide anything really. Next, you can use a regular piston to fire yourself into the air. Just get on the piston, activate it, and you'll get flung into the air. Let's do that again. And it will fire you into the air. And finally, a set of stepping stones I've created. So when you have water, you can simply activate the pistons, and I'll push up some blocks for you to jump across. So yes, that is the piston mod. Next I'll show you the wall clock mod, which is a simple mod. It simply lets you create a new clock, but unlike the old clocks, it lets you place them onto the wall, so you don't have to carry around the clock all the time. You need 4 pieces of gold, 4 pieces of sand, and I've done this wrong. Let's just check what it is. It is actually 4 pieces of wood, not sand, and 4 gold ingots and a piece of redstone dust, and you get this clock. You place it on the wall and it will tell you the time. Next I'll show you the scuba diver mod, which lets you go swimming underwater. First you would need to create your helmet, so you need 6 iron ingots, a glass block, and two cowhides, 2 pieces of leather, and you have your scuba helmet. You also need to make an air tank, so you need 6 iron ingots and 1 piece of leather, and you have your scuba tank. And then you also need a air refiller, which you need 6 iron ingots and 2 pieces of redstone for, and you get the air compressor. So you place the air compressor, you put your scuba tank inside and use redstone as fuel, and it will fill up your scuba tank with air, and when it's done it will appear here. You go to the water you wish to go diving in, and then you simply put on the scuba helmet and the scuba tank, and you can go diving in water without running out of air. But it doesn't last forever, although the mod does provide you with the ability to edit how long your air lasts. And that is pretty much it for the scuba diver mod. So finally I will demonstrate to you the airship mod, which is one of the most complex mods. You need to make 2 engines for it. So first you need 2 furnaces, and then you need to turn these furnaces into engines, and you need 2 of them. So you have 2 engines. Then you need a boat, and need some more wood, because we need to create a chest as well. So let's go get some wood and make it into planks. And then turn that into a chest. And then we need to make a balloon out of animal hides. So I'll go get some animal hides from my hidden chest in here, and get some animal hides. Leather, I mean. I like to call it animal hides since it looks more like that than leather. So you create the balloon next for it, and you get the balloon, then you place them all together, and you create, well, you should create an airship. Oh yes, you need some string as well. That's what I forgot, to hold it all together. So let's go get some string from my chest once again. Sorry for not being entirely prepared. Some string. Back to the craft table, and we will make an airship. So you need 4 pieces of string in each corner. You need the balloon, a chest, 2 engines, and a boat, and there's your airship. Let's change the time back to day so we can see better, and we can't place it there. We'll just fly the airship around in here. So there's your airship. Simply get in, and you use space and shift to go up and down. Space of course being up and shift being down. And you can simply fly around. At the moment the mod doesn't make the airship need any fuel, but I believe the creator is planning to have the airship require fuel. So whenever he's finished doing that, this airship will require fuel, and you may eventually run out of fuel in the sky and fall to your death. So that's it for these 5 mods. Goodbye and farewell.